I have a remote. I've never even used it. No. Yeah, I don't set it up till after I lunch. Yeah. Yeah, she feeds treats. Yeah, it's Holly and Heidi, so we're just an hour late. You got to turn this on, I think. Just push and hold the middle. The last clinic had a really nice sound system that I just wore a thing and it everybody could hear. I didn't have to pair AirPods on for videos. It was really cool. No, you already turned it on though. You can if you want. You have it. It is. See? But I heard it. I can because I'm connected to the AirPods. Heidi always set everything up so nice. Actually, we don't need that. Think knees up. Relax. Oh, I forgot how heavy those damn things were. Sorry, am I going to freak him out? Okay, good. See, I didn't remember him like that, but you never know. Yeah, good. Try to touch that behind your heel on the left. Because look at me, he goes a little like this and he drops his right side and then you drop into it. You and everybody else, just so you know. All the time. You're probably better in the corners because you're trying to push the horse into it, right? So it's the straight, really. And we're going to give you some exercises. Yes, that's it. Because, while we chatted and then we got cut short on conversation, I did get to spend a good long time watching you. So it gave me a good sense of where you're at. Yeah, it's right hip to the left. Remember, I used to say that to you all the time. Yeah, and then touch behind because the reason that you drop the right hip is because see right there, and move your right hip to the left there, and then see how the left leg can move the shoulder a little. Yeah, I could, I could tell. No, it's move the right hip to the left because when the horse pushes into the left leg and drops the right side of the back, you, as your hips, drop the right down and the left up like a teeter totter. That's why I say right hip to the left because that's going to put you in the center of the horse instead of put you in the center of the saddle because he's dropping the saddle, right? Yes, relax. Try look at me when you want to push. Think of inserting that seat, letting the leg down, and push with your body rather than come up like this. Insert this first by moving over, because I have to do the same thing. I ride crooked horses all the time. It's my job, right? This is our corners, obviously. I could move them down a little bit. I need to put one there. So when I feel like I'm not on one seat or the other, I feel like I pick up my thigh and I open and I get that hip in there and I let the leg come down and then I push. I feel like you're pushing and your seat's in the wrong place, so it's ineffective because you're not right. You're not sitting in the right place. And he's also pushing into your left leg. The solution is really get him to not push into your left leg, but you're not going to do that, right? Until you are sitting in the middle. You're going to push with your leg. He's not going to go. You're going to push more. You're going to tighten up, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, then you're done. There's nothing. You can do whatever you want and it's not going to work. It's frustrating and wonderful because if you just do that it'll work. Is it hard to do that? Do you think you're not, you think that you are doing that, or your human brain goes, that's not going to work? It doesn't really matter what your human brain thinks. It matters what the horse brain thinks. But you have to have corners. These rounded ends, this business is the problem. Yeah. Relax, sit, relax. Yes, you've improved your seat tremendously. I meant what I said when I saw you on Pivo. All the stuff I used to have to talk to you about, you've got it. You're not riding like this anymore, right? With your heels up and in. So excellent job. No, it's still your tendency, but my focus isn't to get you here. My focus is now to get you to stay and steer the horse around by his body instead of his neck. Not that you're riding his neck, but he'd like you to, right? He would like you to. Yeah, yes, that's where I want you to forget your leg and that's why I say I kind of shimmy my seat and get it in there, because if you close your thighs and legs in any way, you are totally going to stop the very energy you're asking the horse to create. All right, let's pick him up a little bit. That end isn't so bad. It's not as rounded. Good. Carry your hands in front of you a little more. Oh, good. Well, at least I got dirty here when it doesn't matter, because the new clinics, I feel like I'm on display, right? You only make one first impression. It's not cold, at least. Well, I'm warm, but it's maybe because I'll strip it off right now. This is not humid. I'm here to tell you, it's not humid. Separate your hands, thumbs up. Oh, I meant to bring you my prop. Damn it. Hang on. I'll make you something. I have one. Had to make Hannah one because she rode like this all the time, and I gave it. And she went, I feel like you handicapped me. She goes, and then every lesson, it'll be a month later. You got my stick? Where's my stick? I love it. It's the word. It's not real straight. Let me try to clean it. Straight would be better. I had a perfect one. It was from my stupid weeds that grow in the. That one might be better. It's straighter, dirtier though. I'm looking for a prop, Marie. Try to think of thumbs up, hands in front of you. Well, brush it off. We're all dirty. Yeah, yeah, maybe. No, no. It's more dead. See, yeah, it's not good. Damn it! I could have thrown it right in my bag. I know. I'm just looking for a straighter one. This one might work, and not dead, right? I think it's too big, though. I think it's too wide. Yeah, I got it. This will work. Oh, she's got two whips. She's gonna yell at me. You hold it in your thumbs. Yep, just like that. And if you need to use one rein, if I say open it, just let go for a moment and come back, okay? Because you're doing great right here, but I want to see you more here. And that came from riding like this with him leaning down, right? He's not doing that anymore. You're not doing that anymore, but we have to ride the energy here, right? And you have to keep it for the whole time, just to give you a reference. Because when we bring our hands, our thumbs together, it's a problem. Good. He's very grown up. Ride up to your hand. Carry your hand. Carry that stick. Don't push down on it. There you go. Get your seat in. Get your seat in. Before you push with your leg at all, you have to make sure your inside seat is where it's supposed to be. Yes, I don't care exactly where you go. I care that you get on the, yes, relax, relax, relax. Sit on your bottom. Yes, if you touch with your leg and nothing happens, touch with the whip and then let the leg go. Up in front, don't take back. Relax. Can you find me a London whip? Yeah, thank you. Yes, relax. And then let's go all the way around the arena. Get your seat. Get your seat. Get your seat. Relax. Stop pushing with your legs first. Touch the whip instead. Carry the hands up in front. Relax. Carry that stick in front of you. Don't pull. Yeah, relax your fingers. Yep, it's your seat. You must get your seat. Carry the hands in front. Don't bring the hands back. Relax. Let your hips move straight. Yep. Lower the hands a little bit. Yeah, seat, not leg. Seat. Get open the thigh. Thank you. Really insert your seat. And when you want him to go, try to think of, look at me. Try to think of pushing up with your seat. Look at me. Not that. It's an advancement of your hips. You understand? Yes. Lower the hands. Put them down. Try to feel like it's a bar you're pushing him to. Let me push him. You find your seat. And then your seat bones. I'm not talking about sitting. I'm talking about using the seat bones. Good. Inside leg. Relax the hands. Knees up. No legs. Sit. Get your seat in. Then leg. Yes. Leg in the corner. Don't pull. Sit more. Sit, sit. Think of knees up. You get new appreciation for teaching in person when you sit in front of a computer. Try to think of, um, keep going. Yeah. Yes. I want you to think of keeping the hands here and not managing him in the neck. Pick up your knee. Get your seat in. Touch with the whip a little. Touch with the whip. Yeah, not here. Get your seat in. There. Now he moves. Feel it. And then release your leg. Yes. But you have to be more relaxed and up in front. So seat. Okay. And to turn, don't, yes. You want to let go of the stick on this hand. Open and push him around in your seat. And then hands back forward and together. Yes. You don't need it. Yeah. So less holding, more down and giving and inserting the seat and then pushing the body and then leaving it and riding in the seat. Yes. Don't hold. Ride up, hands together, one on each side. Don't mess with his head. Relax, seat, push, and relax. No legs. Yes. Don't push with your leg. Use your whip. Don't use your legs. Lower the hands. Now move him off your inside leg. Hands in front. Don't. Yeah. 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 I want you to break that contact some. Good. I'll push him. You steer him with your seat bones. No leg. Leg is an after fact. Nice. Seat, no leg. I'll push him. Now inside leg once. And leave it alone. Yeah, don't poke. Yeah, seat. Seat. Yeah, steer him with your right seat bone. Yes, good. Open up your thighs and just slide your hips forward sometimes. Don't push with your leg. Don't pull. Yeah, use your whip. Yeah, seat. It's steering the relax. Don't use your legs, use your whips. You want your other whip back? Okay. Seat bones, no legs. Must take your legs. Stop pushing. It's only marginally working. Yes, there you go. Do you feel the difference? Try not to lean your left hand across. Elbow down by your hip on the left. No, yeah, no legs, just seat. Yes, then he'll start being in front of you and you can push him around. But you've been making him try to go in front of you, which only works a little. It doesn't work at all, really. You think it does sometimes. There's moments, right? Yeah, seat. Steer him with your seat. Use your whip for energy. Hands in front of you. Relax. Relax into your seat. Shoulder blades together, down through your back straps, into your seat bones. Then you can use your leg. Watch your hands. Nice. Yep, yep, yep. You could use your inside leg for that shoulder as long as he stays in front of you. Relax. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. This is what we're all chasing is that. See, it's like Jean, the picture of Jean I have on my computer to remind me, my screensaver. I mean, we'll never be that because we're not men, but it's possible. Nah, yeah, yeah. Seat and touch the whip. Make sure the left elbow stays bent. You're steering with your seat. Relax. No legs. No legs. Yeah, seat, seat. Don't push him. It's not going to work anyway, right? Yeah, that's it. Today's going to be about your seat. Tomorrow I'll ride a little bit, hands in front. See, look at me. This is not a corner. This is a corner. It's always been your tendency, I remember. So just every corner, tuck your left elbow down. I don't video and watch my ride every ride for nothing, right? Because I'll pick up little things that if I went 3 days, yes, steer with your seat. Your legs and your whip are just to shape it. Yes, touch the whip. He's a little accustomed to you pushing him along. Lucy, she is older, huh? She's way more chill. Relax the legs, touch the whip. I'll come push a little. Ate my donuts, I'll never forget. In like 4 seconds flat. And then you can start using inside leg. I mean, I don't disagree. He's falling in. Yes, and watch you don't take the right rein when you turn. That's it. Just ride it. Knees up. Seat. It has to be the seat that steers the horse around. Then you add your leg. Yeah, nice. Okay. Do you feel it's like you plug in? It's like a plug in a socket. It's like bing, bing, bing. There's the back of the horse. And you can do anything as long as you keep that. Everything. It's why it's like you struggle, struggle, struggle. And then you get it and you're like, oh, duh. It's just the way it is. It's the connection is why. Yeah, good catch that you were a little longer in the rain for him. You tend to tighten the right arm and lift the left hand. So, I hate to add more to it, but in every corner, you have to put the left hand down and the right hand up. Relax. Don't cluck. No legs. No legs. I'll push for you, but he doesn't even need it. When you stop pushing with your legs and you think about those seat bones connecting, the horse goes more as soon as you find it. over and over and over. This is why I show up. I have 6 on one day, 5 on the next, and they add 3 more in, or 4 more in. Hands in front of you because of this. It works. Relax. No, no, you're trying to make him go. I want you to let go, sit on your seat, no thighs, don't lift your left side, and relax. Plug into him. He'll go. Yes, that's it. Right. Don't lift it. Left hand down, right hand up in the corner. No legs. No legs. I cannot reiterate it more. No legs. Soften your hand. Relax. Yes. Right hand forward. Reach your right hand forward in every corner and insert your right seat bone instead. See what happens when you give the rein? He looks out, right? Replace that with your seat bone. But if you don't first stop doing it, now look at me. When I said to turn, I went like this with your hand, didn't I? I opened and I pushed the horse around the turn. You with me? Well, I want to turn his head in a little so our leg sends him away, where you're setting the right rein against him a little bit so he doesn't look out and it's not going to create curve. So for a moment in the corner, yes, you might open the rein and push it over and then put the hand back. Okay, you're just holding your inside rein in every corner, and I want you to let it go and ride your seat bone and open your inside rein and find what around the leg, yes, feels like. Good, relax. How are you? Relax. Yes, ride, sit, sit. Yeah, see, that's the horse thinking about turning around your leg, right? Instead of pivoting in the corner because you're not letting him fall in with your right rein. Does that make sense? Yeah, second corner, take the diagonal. Nice. Seat, seat, seat. Do not push with the leg. I mean it. Relax and, open and find where those seat bones are. It's magic. It really is. Don't pull the right rein. Open it instead. Yeah, I want you to open and push the horse, not set and prevent the horse. Does that make sense? Yeah, this side is something different. Right up to your hand. Relax. Like when I was standing there, I had to put a little tension to pull your arms away from you a little. Give the rein, do your best to just not influence the horse with the hand. Yes. Left, put your whip down on his shoulder to keep your thumb up on the left. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Good adjustment. It's the right hip to the left because he dumps you down. Nice. That's it. Relax. Relax. Down into your seat. Do not make the horse. Well, that's human nature. you know. Well, because you're dominating the right seat bone. You might be sitting on the left seat bone, but it's not the fulcrum. That's why it's not working. You're not wrong. It's just your right hip is down and your left hip is up, which makes your right hip the more dominant hip, regardless of which one you're sitting on. Do you understand? Well, it's like a teeter totter. So if your right hip is down and your left hip is up, you can sit on this and push all you want. This is still preventing it from going that way. hmm Yeah. I love you, Marie. You never change. It's awesome. Hey, how are you? You been good? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you too, briefly. See you later. I pulled it out of my ear. I still yelled in your ear because the microphone's right there. Whatever. Yes. And roll the left thigh, the back of the thigh more on the saddle. Right. See how that lets the leg down? Congratulations for getting to you're right at the root of your body problems as a rider. So well done. Many people never get there. Yes. And you make your seat stay there. And then I would touch behind my heel with the whip and not use my left leg because you're used to using your leg by pulling it up because the left hip has not been on the left side of the horse to create a fulcrum. Yeah, that's it. Well, one way we do get around the visual stuff, with the pivo, like, because there's many times I'm like, it's not conveying, right? So I'll take a video on my horses and show you. So that is one way that we can get nice, and then let the leg hang. It's yes, I really can't believe you've gotten on your bottom in that saddle. Yeah, let the leg down, back of the thigh, back right. See how that lengthens your leg? Yeah. Nice. And all of a sudden, you're not needing to manage the neck so much. See, you're doing the right thing. When he falls in, you're not clamping your leg and pushing. You're doing the right thing. You're getting, like I said, get that seat bone in there. Open the thigh, let the leg hang down. Yes, and keep putting yourself over there. Okay, you didn't come up with that habit overnight. You're probably not going to get rid of it overnight. But if you're diligent, I'm here to tell you. I mean, I was one crooked human. I didn't. My whole left side was short. My left leg didn't stay down ever. Yes, relax. Yes, well, carry the hand. Yeah, breathe, relax. Use your whip if you need. No, yeah, see, that's even better. You put energy in and then you received it that time instead of you trying to create energy. It's not your job to make the horse go. Let go. But when you have a horse that isn't inclined that way, it's hard not to get sucked into it. I mean, I just saw, let me see, I don't know how many I saw, probably 8 new people that I'd never seen before. And everyone that came in riding a slow horse did what we all do, trying to make it go and stiffer and stiffer. I come in, I open them up, and all of a sudden the horse goes on your own. You can see why clinics fill. It's like magic, but it's really not. If you sit and then you don't make the energy and you've done your homework, and even if you don't, those are brand new horses. I just opened up the rider and the horse could go for a little while. It's the same thing. You watched me do it a ton, Marie. You watched all the clinics. It's like that horse of Jeans, remember? That horse was a transformation, and I didn't even get the rider very good. I just got the rider open, right? It's that same thing. It's just you're not doing that before you try to balance the horse. You have to get that seat and then use the whip and put more energy in. Because if you can sit like that and not clamp, you can put energy in and you can start to shape it and round it from the body. And that's when we push thigh and legs and they come under. Now, this horse and Wendy's horse, they have the same affliction in a different type, but same affliction. So these two are going to need to learn to come under, specifically. Very nice. Good. Let him have a stretch. You take a break. That's really good work, Marie. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Well, I suck at that. So if you want to give me an outline, I can totally. Okay, so you give me an outline and then I'll regurgitate you information back how I would approach it on I No, no, in general. And no, no, no. Listen, in that clinic, right. Right. Like you have to pick a topic, and it can't be too long. People's attention span is short. Yeah, go for it. I'm trying to grow my YouTube. I'm doing good so far. I had my full video got 35,000 views, so it made YouTube start suggesting my other videos. So, because that's where to get monetized, then you're making money for what you're already doing. I'm done with Facebook. I'm still on it, but I don't post. But that's really good because my whole goal on my YouTube channel is to change how people think about treating and riding their horses. And if they have basic understanding of concepts, we might have more of a chance. So you're my girl because I'm not good at that stuff. Like the only writing I ever have, and we printed it at like a Staples, it was a long time ago. I would just I would just throw a bunch of information and she would sort it out and put it in chapters and all that. I had some, well, once it's a thing, then you need lots of editing. Yeah, be careful of changing too much, okay? Because he's not really staying in front of you when you change. He's being obedient, right? He's following you, but he's not got that energy in front, okay? Yes. So I definitely want to ride him tomorrow. Well, that's because you're trying to put him in front of your leg with your leg, and that's not possible. You have to sit and require him to be in front of the leg. Oh, well, good. Yes, that's okay. If your brain, it's better than your brain not understanding it, right? Like I've always said, understanding is 50% of it. Sure. Happy to do it. Happy to do it. Yep. No legs. You have to ride around with no legs. Yeah. This side you're pretty good, except for the left upper body is a problem, and the right hand stalling and propping up the horse. That's why when you get to the corner, he didn't fall in, but you would lose the rhythm, right? Yes, it's because he's doing it like a corner and he's not thinking about coming around the leg. Okay, so good job not letting him fall in, but you're doing it by bracing the left side, not by giving him something to actually turn around. Nice. So every corner, anchor the left side, relax the left leg, relax the left hip. I already know. Yeah, put the whole left side down to the ground. And then touch behind with the whip, making just your hip available to the horse. Because the hip can prevent him from cutting in. Well, I know you shorten your left side. That's why you tip it up when you go this way. Okay, so to the left, I get you on your hip, and then I tell you to put the back of the thigh on the saddle, right, to get your leg down. I think that's accurate this way too. And that's why you pick up your left side. Like look at me. Every corner you do a little bit of this. It's because the horse is turning around your right rein, not your right seat bone. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to bring your left elbow down by your hip and bring your shoulder down to your foot. Back of the thigh on the saddle on the left. Open your thigh, insert your right hip, touch behind the heel. Left elbow down. There. Left elbow down. Right hind. See, he's used to you leaning in. Touch with the whip. Touch with the whip. Touch with the whip. It's his job. Yes. Keep your left side down. Left elbow must be down. Left elbow must be down. Nice. Yes. Left elbow down. Yeah. So you're not going to, yes, because you aren't going to get a fulcrum if your upper body doesn't stay in place. It's like you're a capital I. Your shoulders at the top, your hips at the bottom, and your italics to the right. So you don't have to pick up. You could pick up the right. It rarely works. Maybe it will, but it's the left elbow has to stay down by the hip and the back of the thigh on the left has to stay open. I think it's those two things. Yes. Okay. I'm right. It's those two things. If you can keep the elbow by your hip, I don't want you to clamp it, but maybe you got to tag it, right? Maybe you got to it's like giving someone a neck strap so they quit pulling, right? It just tags them, keeps them to feel. So you might hate seeing elbows clenched, but you've got to keep it down to your hip. So maybe think of setting it near your hip or reaching for it all the time, and also back of the thigh on the left. I don't have to see it. to know why you lift the left side. Yes. And then right whip behind your heel. Don't change. Push. Go on. Encourage him. Nice. See how he curved more around the corner? Yeah, that's all right. Takes time. Touch the shoulder. Long rein is difficult. Left elbow, pin it to your hip. And inside, yes. And right. And preventing him from going around the corner and veering in is your right hip. Elbow and opening the left thigh and putting the back of the thigh. Because that's all I said to you, going the other way, and boom, your leg came right down. Nice. Nice. You can't direct his body unless you're in that position. If you are trying, you are reacting to the horse. You're not directing the horse. Yes. And that's managing, right? Managing the horse. They're not fixing anything. They're doing all the work. The horse isn't carrying them. Yeah. I ride too many for that. Push him too. Next is change him because he's going to try to suck you back into that position because he's your horse, right? He's going to go, let's do this. And your body's going to go, yep, that feels right. Way before your brain goes, wait, 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 wait. Don't do that. Yeah, but this is just a matter of every corner, left elbow down, back of the thigh on the saddle, push the horse through the corner with your whip. Once you stay there, you'll be able to use your leg, not change that position, and that's when things start to work. Exactly. And then after the quarter, you have to be ready with your right seat bone to make sure it doesn't veer in a little. So you've got to put it back to the rail. I don't want to focus on that, but you should note it. You already picked your left elbow up. Straightness matters. Right. Leave him alone, though. Don't bring his neck to you. Ride him up to your hand. Never seen you so calm, Lucy. Left elbow down. That's why I said left hand down, but it is both now that you have the rein. Because when you went to pick him up, look at me, you went like this first. That was your first move. And you have to reverse that. You have to make it, yeah, there you go. Then your right leg will move the right shoulder where you want because you're straight and your seat is indicating it's the only option. That's why sometimes I get on horses and I won't get out of their way and let them fall, hands in front of you. Leave him alone. No, don't ride his neck, ride his body. I'm not saying throw him away, but you have to put your hands more in front. Put your hands more in front. That's it. Keep them there. Don't bring his neck back. Touch with the whip. None of his business. Left side down. Left elbow, back of the thigh on the saddle on the left. Yes, like that. Now think of inside whip around the corner, left side down. Right, there's the horse in front of you without you making it in any way. Do you feel that? Yeah. Touch with the whip. Don't needle the hand. Don't needle the seat bone. You have seat bones. You have hands in front of you. You have left elbow down, left thigh open, and you have right whip. That's it. You're not allowed to use any other aids. Yes, use the whip if you want energy. It's his job to go until further notice. I don't know how many times I've said that in the last 2 days because this is what humans do, especially if you're not taught. Boy, oh boy. See some really, really unhappy horses. That's what I looked at all weekend, except for my host. Hers were fine, happy. Yeah, see, that's the seat bone. Right. See how you can get it back in line? with the seat. Yes, yes. Nice, Marie. Put energy in. Be careful. I don't mind you reaching right now because you're in the habit, but generally we don't want to move the hands forward too much. Yes. If you feel like you're pulling, 100% I agree. But going forward, right? Once you're not doing that, left elbow, relax your legs, stop. You're going back. Yes. Okay. Nice. Touch with the whip. Seat bone. Seat bone on the right. Good. Touch with the whip again. Yeah. Seat. You steer the horse with your seat. That's why you watch Nuno ride and his legs are just swinging along like they're irrelevant, like they have no job, and it's because they are. He's doing everything with his seat and his back. Hands in front, touch, push him. Give and push when you feel you want to. Well, yes, yes, some. Because he's not picking up the right, but it's okay. We're getting there. I can't talk to you about picking up the right if you're lifting your left side, bringing your hands back, needling him, and trying to make him go with the leg. I need you to, the legs is just, that's why Sally O'Connor said to, the exercise, you pick your knee up to find your seat bones. Right? When I walk next to you and I pry your thigh out, I insert your seat bone into the saddle. It's why I now have a pad on my saddle too. It just doesn't have a hole in it, but I don't have an ass. But you don't have much anymore either. It's like that is where you can keep. See, he didn't veer in there. So it's like you have to study this. See, and he's like, wait, where'd you go? Right? But this has to stay down and open. Your left has to stay open, like that. The thigh has to lay out. And then, outside rain down. Yes. And see, he didn't veer in the corner at all. Exactly, because he's going. And if he doesn't, you go, tuck, right? There you go. And steer it here. Later, we'll talk about leveraging it here to deal with the weak loin to put the rotate the croup under, right? Yes. Wonderful to be able to talk to you about these things, Marie. Very nice. Well done. Nice. Keep it up. Left side. So as you start to get that feel on the right, make sure the left hand stays down because if it comes into the neck, it's no longer an outside rein. So the gate has to be open or the pivot loses the horse while it's under the umbrella. Like if it wasn't raining, I would have it over there, right? But I don't want to wreck it, so I don't either. Yes, touch the whip when you want energy because you have to relearn the way you use your leg doesn't make energy. So you have to stop. I had the lesson on Coco with Bettina. I gave 2 whips and that's it. I wasn't allowed to use my legs at all. Back of the thigh on the saddle on the left. And we didn't just walk, of course. Nothing like a crash course. Back to the overfacing and careening around business that I'm not a fan of. Yes, put energy with your whip. It's his job. Nice. It's your job to shape it. Yes. Just push him. Say, hey, dude. And then start to think of the outside rein. Nice. Very good. Back of the thigh on the saddle on the left. The left leg is a problem. Yes. Nice. Close your fingers. Close your fingers. Yep. That's it. Don't give. Don't, just stay. Set your hand. Don't brace your shoulders against it. Carry your hands. Just close your. Don't needle him. Don't let him stretch down, but don't pull him back up. Push him back up. Get your seat back. Get your seat back. We're going back to needling. Try to think of doing this when he sneezes so he doesn't pull you back and then you start tugging back in your shoulders. Because I need you to use your fingers, not your shoulders. Hands are more in front. You're too tight. Yes. Okay. Right up to the hand, seat bones. Steer in with your butt and touch with the whip. Don't you think about me standing there and emulate it. Yep. There you go. That's the ticket. Nice. Don't. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. See what you mean? Yeah. Yeah. And you take your left rein into the neck. It's a bit of a problem too. Yes, because it doesn't mean bend. It means fall. Right. Yeah. So take your outside hand away from the neck a little. That's it. Nice. There's the seat bone. That's what it is. It's like you find it and then you memorize it. Touch the whip. Don't change anything. Just touch the whip and harness it in that seat. Hand in front of you. Yes. Give your right hand. Nice. You got it. It's his job. It's not yours. Good. Come on. Open the left ring. Go through your checklist. Back of the thigh on the saddle. On the left. Don't pull the hands back. Nice. Very good. See, that's where round comes from, in front of the leg, right? Let him stretch a minute. We'll go on the other side. Yes, great. Same, 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 same. I'm fine. Yeah, it works for me. Probably quarter at 10 after, quarter after. All right. Left elbow. See? Even on a long rein. And he looks for it. Because when you lift your left side, it dumps the horse on the right shoulder, right? Yep. And then you can use your right leg all day long and it won't change it. Hmm. It's funny, he's so heavy for an Andalusian. You have to wonder when they were breeding what they were thinking, or maybe they weren't. Was it Karen that bred this horse? Yeah. I never did. I thought her horses all looked very heavy, but I don't think, oh, it's Andalusians. Yeah. See, use your seat. Right. See how you want to move the, yeah, that's the ticket. Touch behind, put energy in. Yes, you've got the channel nice and clear. It's not like he's stuck when you push. It's just you haven't been requiring him to stay in front of you. Don't lift the left. Yeah, good. Could pick him up and take the diagonal. Just ignore what's happening in the head. Don't try to pull it up. Hands in front. Don't turn by pivoting on the right rein. Turn by pivoting around your right seat bone with your left side down and your left thigh open. Watch your inside hand. Yes, yes, good. Yeah, careful you don't shove the, yeah, you caught it on the right. Change your legs. Very important. One of my takeaways from the last trip. Change your legs. It came from riding the babies that don't steer. You've got to, got to make that change for the horse because the horse goes, oh, okay. And then say like Merlin's young. So I come around and trot and I get to the corner and I want to go into counter shoulder in. So as I get to the middle, if I change my legs, I can feel him. You go, oh yeah, okay. And we're already going, right? So it's important. It's harder to keep the outside leg in place as you go that direction. I have to remind a lot. Yes, good. Better. Already the left leg now is better than when we went left the last time. Yes. Relax. You're doing too much. Sit on the horse. Don't just sit. Yes. And then let the left leg hang down. Ah, yeah. See that? Put the horse in front of you. Just that action. Did you feel it? Yeah. And it's because your inside shoulder is getting in the way of that shoulder, or your inside hip, sorry, getting in the way of that shoulder. That's why if you're not on it, they fall in the corner. Lengthen the leg. It's not just get on the hip this side. It's open. Yeah, stay. Don't needle the hand. Forget the hand. Yeah, shorten the rein if you need, but don't needle it around. Stay in your seat. Hands in front. Don't needle him. Ride him with your seat. Are they friends? Mm. Oh, Kim's here changing things. That's what the big deal is. Yeah, don't take back. Pivot. It's like the horse wraps around your inside seat bone, which you're doing good there. It's the left leg that is short, and the left side. I'd like to see the shoulder blade pull back to yes, okay, to the spine. It's not shoulder back. It's shoulder blade pulled into the yeah. There you go. Because forever I always heard pull your shoulder back, right? Yeah, lengthen the leg. And I think because John didn't have the right words sometimes, right? He would just do an action, and it's really pulling the shoulder blade to the spine is the leverage, right? Because we can leverage our shoulders down through our back into our seat, right? Remind me tonight, I'll show you a clip of Jean riding so you can get a little bit of what I'm saying. Yes, he's really the only one I've seen other than Bettina, but she does it in a different way, right? So she's the only man I've seen that comes close to riding the horse with their back, and that strength is Nuno. Not saying he's Nuno because he's a different, right? We're all different. Lengthen the leg. See, that's it. Touch the whip. Right, just sit there. He's looking for you to push him on. You understand? Don't do it. And when you push with the whip, maybe make it tick, 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 not whack, whack. Relax. Soften. Don't let the left hand move so much. Think of the seat moving more. Feel like your left hip is way stiffer than your right hip. Oh, you got a fake hip. Which one is it? Yeah, because this leg, yeah, the right one's great because it's a fake one, right? But this one, it's like you get there, but it gets hung up in the length. It's not that you can't though. It's that you're not, right? Yeah, it's sticky. Yeah, I remember I was the same way, girl. So just keep reminding yourself, and maybe let's switch the whip and push the inside with the whip only. Lengthen the leg. So the other side, it's get on your right seat. This side, it's lengthen the leg because you stay on the left now. Once I told you to move the right over and you realized you weren't in the middle, right? Yeah, you've had a lot of lessons with me. Just set your hands down and touch with the whip. That's normal, right? Because he's having to use his back more and come in front of you on his own. That's why you said your complaint was he doesn't stay in front of my leg. So that's why he's going to slow down. Careful, not too much, not too sharp. Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah. So, but really, because you've been doing it for him, you have to sort of, when you put energy in, you want to sort of coax him. Lengthen the leg. That's this side. Yes, that's it. Relax. Let him move you. Inside whip behind your heel. Outside, yes. And turn it from the hip. Yeah, there you go. Lengthen the leg. Inside leg push. Touch behind your heel. Lengthen the leg. Yes. Good. Push with the left leg once. Push and release. That's enough. See, it's too much. One and he moved, but you did two more. Did you feel it? Yeah. Left shoulder back. Yes. Lengthen the leg. Hands in front. Fix the falling in and the imbalance with your seat, and then push with your leg once. Push, hold it in, and relax. Push with the whip. Open up in front. Because now we're gonna have to deal with the fact that when you use the leg, he slows down, right? He doesn't get in front of your leg because that's what he did. So that I want you to come in. When I tell you, I want you to come in with your leg. And when he slows down, you're going to release your leg, get on your seat, and use your whip to push him in front. Okay. Because we need the leg to move his middle. That's what I'm going to work on tomorrow. Lengthen the leg. Nice. Push with the inside leg. And yeah, okay, and relax. Now push with the whip. See, it's more you got stagnant that time. You pushed and you were like, he's not gonna go. Right. You didn't do it in your head, but your body did. So we need to redo the leg. And again, that's where I'm going to change that. He's going to be very receptive and happy to work with me, I think. No, really, you've got him in such a nice place. I'm not gonna say he's gonna think he's gonna be thrilled with what I'm asking him, but you know, so find the seat and the energy, no leg again. Forget about the leg. Relax. Good. Touch the whip behind the heel a couple times in a row. Tick, 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 tick. Yes. And now shape that said energy, not with your hands moving, but with your seat. Inside leg. Yep, nice adjustment. You see how that's way more powerful than any rein and any leg. Because your seat was in the right place. Okay, so here's the bottom line. If your leg isn't working, then you're not in the right place. You need to stop using it. Tell the horse to go in front of you and figure out how to balance him without getting him behind the leg. Okay, oversimplification, but you just have to do it because you get your seat. It's not till you use your leg, and he doesn't respond well with your leg because you're not in a place that indicates that he should. Yeah, that right. That's it. That's why sometimes I get better feels on the one that's more untrained, right? Of my horses, of my three. Yes. In other words, it's more immediate with him. With the others, right? When there's a misconception, you have to retrain it. You have to trigger it, guide it back to what you want. Left shoulder blade's important, and leg down is important. Yep. And then you can use your leg once, but and then relax and up in front. Relax, no leg, no leg. Push with the whip. You're gonna have to convince him. Behind your heel though, not yeah, more yeah, there we go. Because that's the part of the body we want to move is his middle, right? It's we when if we push the hind and he's not round enough, then he just either resists or jumps or whatever. So you're using your whip a little bit instead of your leg in the corners so that you can focus on keeping your seat. See, tick, tick, tick with your whip. Tick, tick. Right. See how that moved his middle? I need him to get that idea, and I need you to get that idea that he does it, not you do it. Yes, that's fine. And he's only kind of jumping up because he's not through enough. So what? Don't care. It'll go away. Not worried. Lengthen the leg. Left shoulder back. Well, you do it to get your hip in there, and then you forget about putting the leg back down where it belongs. Yes, good. Inside leg. Push. Nice. That's it. Nice. And relax. That was super. So you have to just sort of pepper in your push. Yes. Yeah. Let your hips move more back to front. Your arms are starting to move more, and that just tells me your seat is not moving enough. Doesn't mean don't move your arms. It means move your seat more back to front. Yes. Okay. Like that. Good. Nice. Good. No, he got you off the left. Back of the thigh on the saddle, lengthen. Nice. Left shoulder back. Yep. There. Feel the difference in the horse when you did that? Yeah, he got off the left. Lengthen the leg and stay anchored. Lengthen the leg. Don't. Yeah, that's it. It's really the left leg has to stay down and open. No, use your whip. Do not use your leg. You use your leg even one time and it doesn't work, Marie. I need you to just abandon ship, get your seat, and push with the whip. No more leg. No more leg. Back of the thigh on the saddle. Touch with the whip. There's no point should you be doing anything other than sitting atop of his energy. Do you follow me? Nice. Very good. Relax. Relax. Whip instead of anything else. Yeah. Yes. Seat bone, left leg down, left shoulder back. Leverage the horse around the corner. Nice. Yeah. See? Nice. Let him stretch. We'll do the other side one more time. Really nice. Fun work, Marie. Exciting to see you get to that next stage, right? And hopefully you get a new saddle next month. Good God. Yeah. Too flat and wide in the front. No, you just, a lot of saddle makers have tried it. You just can't make a saddle that sits the seat properly if you make it to the female pelvis. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. It's too flat and broad. I had Stokes did that, and I worked for a couple that rode, right? Husband and wife. And I couldn't even ride in her saddle. It was made for the female pelvis, right? It was a lot like this one. It was low and flat, and I couldn't find my seat bones to save my life in it. I picked his saddle every time. Yeah, nice. Yeah, let him walk another time around. Sorry, I was going to be shocked. Yeah, yeah. Maybe you should until you get another saddle. They do work. Yeah. The bicycle ones that stay, not the pants. Like they have them for riders that are just padded. That's not going to work. No, but for the people with bicycles where they got something they're sitting right there on, and get rid of that damn thing. Yeah, I know you are. Wish we were closer. I got one I could probably loan you. You know, you could come and ride in that until you figured something out. But too far. And Maryland, that's what I heard all the weekend too. Maybe we can talk you back into Maryland, and I just, mm, yeah, we'll lengthen that leg. Push him around with the whip. Push him around with the whip. That's it, right. He needs to be more responsible. The good news is he's more than happy to be responsible. You just have to require it. It's not like you even have to make him. That's super. That's all your previous work, right? You now have a horse that will wait around for you to figure it out, and then when you get it right, will give you a good feel. Most of them do. Some are just more sorry. Oh, most of them don't. See, don't move your hand around. Flog your seat. See how you brought everything up as soon as you wanted to do something. It'll help you to watch me ride a little bit too. He's like, "Ooh, that's a new man on the block, and he's handsome." Good. Pick him up. Let's take the diagonal. Stay plugged in. Up in front. Left leg still has to be long. Left elbow down. It's already lifting up. I can see it. It's like you need to pull your shoulder, the top of your shoulder down, and pin your elbow a little to your hip for now. That was a De Comfy thing. He would say, "Put your elbows on your hips" when he would clinic. But the problem is then he would tell them to bring their shoulders back to get their seat in, and then he proceeded to wreck all the horses' necks. Wasn't bad advice. It was just the wrong setting, right? Yes. This side you do stay on your right seat much better, but the left side is still a problem. And then that's why you set your right rein to turn your horse instead of push. Yes, much better than when we started. Push, outside rein, out and down. Are you trying to look as pretty as him? He is pretty, isn't he, Sario? Yes. Ah, very nice. Left side down, right whip behind the heel, left rein out and down. You pick up the left and cross it in. You will there, right. You see, that's the horse picking himself up. Careful you don't brace into your right stirrup. Yes, you should rest your weight in the stirrup, not push your weight into it. So bring the leg back a little. You can hook to mine if you want. Left side down, left rein open. Leverage the right side of his rib cage to your left side. Nice. Touch with the whip gently. Tick, tick. Don't pull the right. Left rein. Yeah. See how then you can get the right shoulder in front of you? And now we can start to open up the chest and engage his back. Left side down, left side down. It's like a siren. Right seat bone. Don't brace your leg. Right seat bone controls the shoulder. Don't pull the rein. You can do it. Use your seat. Push your hip up into there. Right. See how that controls the right shoulder? Very nice. Let him stretch. Let's quit on that. I think that's great. Nice job. Nice job. Yes. Right. Well, that's been the theme. So at least I'm able to talk you out of it, right? Yeah, it's good.